Did you mention to Jill how much Ted liked his Lego? He's made a great spaceship.
She's a bit worried because it said 8 to 10-year-olds in the box.
Yeah, but he's pretty bright for a 6-year-old. Incidentally, did he come home from school today?
No. No, he didn't. Should have been home about 6 hours ago.
That's odd, isn't it?
Do you think we should call someone?
Nah. He probably just decided to stay overnight at the school. Ted? No. Haven't seen him for about 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, if you see him, tell him to pop home. Okay. See you Friday. Dinner with Simon on Friday.
Shall I book a babysitter?
No. He's not going to turn up now. You don't suppose he thought we were picking him up from school?
Maybe I'd better give Mrs. Hill a call and just check if he's been standing outside for a couple of weeks.
Good idea.
Hello, hi. Yes, it's Sue Belgium here. Just calling about Ted in Primary 3. We just wondered if he'd been hanging around outside the school waiting to be picked up. Really?
She saw a bloke pick him up.
Yeah.
Handled him quite roughly, apparently.
And the man had a car?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Good.
Yes.
It was horribly rainy.
Yes.
Do you think the man knew about his eczema?
Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Hill, you don't know if this man knew that Ted was on goat's milk only, do you? No, just wondered. So he really bundled him into the back? Yes, yes. Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, will do. Bye-bye.
Sounds like we'll find him in the woods then. Okay, pass the phone. I'll get some of the lads to have a look on Saturday morning. Yeah, Mike? David? All right. How's Jill? Yeah? Yeah, we'll have to do that again. Listen, Mike, you watching the match in the pub on Saturday? You couldn't join me and some of the lads to crawl around the woods before kick-off? Yeah, Ted's gone missing. About 2 weeks. He was picked up from school by some dodgy-sounding bloke. Can you do that? Oh, great. Bring a spade. Yeah, about 2 o'clock. Great. Cheers.
Do you think you'll need a spade?
Well, I don't know if he'll have been buried or just been left out.
Be easier if he's been left out.
Yeah. Fuck all easier. Hello? Speaking. Oh, have you? Right. They found a body, love.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, can't really come over this evening. Sometime next week? They want us to go over and identify him.
Can they bring him round?
Yes, could you bring him over? Well, we're just sort of doing something at the moment. What about bunging him in a cab? All right.
What about his glasses?
Oh, yeah. Has he got blue plastic-framed glasses on? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that's him, then. Blue frames. Make him look rather studious, yeah. Sounds like him. Well, that's good enough for us, yeah. So, what do you do now? Chuck him away? Oh. Can't you just... Yeah, I suppose. All right, well, we'll see what we can do. Okay. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
What was that, love?
We'll have to pick him up and bury him.
Did they say what he'd been doing?
Well, it sounds like he was buggered quite a lot and then strangled.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, apparently it was that bloody Mike Holland that did it. I'll have a word with him next time I see him.
Yeah, we can tell him I'm pretty pissed off as well.
Mike Holland?
Well, I just thought he was a bit of a twit.
Yeah.
David Cann and Amelia Bullmore as unflustered parents. Matthew Bannister.
I think Blue Jam is really like a soundscape, or even you might regard it as almost a piece of music. You know, it's something which defies the kind of normal format, the normal linear, bitty format of a radio program where there's an insert and then there's a link and then there's another insert and then there's a link and so on. It's something that could only be made by somebody who genuinely understands the medium, technically, and who understands music in a really visceral way. And so the idea of chopping bits out of it, it would be sort of artistic sacrilege in a way to chop bits out of it. Although we did, you know, and it was possible to persuade Chris to take things out of it.
What did you take out?
Well, I remember one debate about a particular piece which I think had, off the top of my head, something like 15 F words in it. And I thought that the only way to tackle this was to meet him on his own ground, because I wasn't in principle opposed to broadcasting the F word, but I think it had to be defensible and it had to be for a reason. And so the discussion I had with Chris wasn't about whether using the F word on the radio was offensive, because I knew that he would just regard me as a lily-livered bureaucrat if I approached him with that kind of a discussion. It was about whether he got the timing right of the number of F words that he got in it, and whether they were actually vital to the purpose of the piece. And I think out of the 15 F words, we did manage to persuade him to take 2 out, because they weren't properly needed in the structure of the piece.